Not human fact, dude. Oh, damn. Imagine if there was human facts. I don't want to imagine that. Never mind. I don't want to imagine human fact. It's probably annoying. Okay, but listen, also hello. Oh, I have to claim my pizza. Milk House 6000. What is that? I got a new phone, bitches. Hold on. I don't know how to do anything though. Hold on. Oh, I think I saw May check in. Also, tell Cam happy birthday. And also, this one's for May. I'm now following the cow subreddit on Reddit because it's just really fun. The crows are here. What do you mean? What the? Oh, good God. Can someone... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, hold on. My God. It was not hard or difficult or anything to transfer all my shit over to my new phone. But now I have to like go and log back in to all the stuff, and that's annoying. I'll definitely tell him he's still sleeping. He can go to bed until 5 a.m. Oh my God. Damn. That's the worst part. Just having to log in. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Also, there are DVD drops for anyone who plays or just wants to collect drops. 5 a.m. Girl, when I tell you, I'm so stupid. Last night, I was like, I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m. and I'm gonna go for a walk. It's not gonna be like a really long walk. I was like, I'll just like go for a, 10, 15 minute walk and, just a short something. And that way I can take my time and then still come back and eat breakfast, get ready. And so last night I'm telling T, I'm like, I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and go on a walk. When I tell you I woke up at 5 a.m. and then picked up my phone and hit dismiss on the 6 a.m. alarm. And even while doing that, I was like, I'm not surprised. I also said I'm gonna go for a walk. And then I was waking up at 6, not 5. God damn, your thing got canceled tomorrow. Is that a good thing or a bad thing though? I'm glad that you'll be here, but I don't know if it's a good thing. I was still ready to cross my fingies. I want to get back to waking up early because, like, be so fucking for real. I can only, like, if I don't get my workout in, whatever that means for the day, first thing in the morning, it's not going to happen. I would love to believe that, on days when I just have stream and then I've got all my other shit done and I can, like, take a cute little afternoon walk or a cute little after dinner walk, but I'm not going to do it. We went to Culver's on Monday and I was like, in the car, we're getting in the car after we like got done eating at Culver's. And I was like, I'm going to walk when we get home. Tian's like, okay. We were turning into the garage. I was like, I don't want to walk anymore. He's like, you don't have to. Oh yeah, hi Wobbles. I didn't like properly say hi to you yesterday, and I hope you're doing well because I miss you. I hope you're doing good. Need to throw laundry, and I put some laundry away. I still have an entire thing of completed laundry that needs to be put away, but we won't talk about that. That's fine. Get a weekend to enjoy. Still 20 plus more days of that thing just means I don't go back until Tuesday. Okay. Took a shower and a bubble bath at 5 a.m. And man, it was so nice to almost 2-hour lounge in the tub. I love that. Do my best brainstorming in the bath. Working in Calgary. Let's go. Outside of water, I have no brain cell. Put me in water, a million ideas. So you are a being of the water, basically. You're like a mer person. Hang on, I gotta do this. Hold on, just hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, bap. I've been sitting here looking at this stupid Instagram code thing. The pile on my bed can hear. Don't talk about it. Oh, hey, Mariah. You're a goldfish. What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't know. I'm just trying to log into motherfucking Instagram, bro. I don't know how to check. What do you mean check it? Like, what do you mean? Huh? I'm checking it, bro. No, I don't want. I'm so confused. What is happening? I don't understand. I don't understand. Which account am I even on? I don't get. Whatever. I'm not doing this right now. Fuck it. I'm not dealing with this shit right now. Mostly because I don't understand what's going on. It's like, it sent me a code to log in. It still saved my stuff, but then it sent me a code and I was like, okay. But then it was like, go check it on another device on the code or whatever that we sent. And I'm like, but why do I have to do that? I do think that someone has tried to bust up into my Instagram account like multiple times, because like in the past I've gotten these emails where it's like, here's your new not email, here's your new password if you didn't try to reset it. And I'm like, who the fuck is doing this? Because it's not me. Anyways, I'm not dealing with it right now. When you did that, my lamp flashed. What happened? So much is happening in your town today. I like to joke they did it all for Cam. They did. That's actually what happened though. Instagram, you say, fuck you, fucker. Fuckerberg is funny. Bitchos is also funny. A lobster truck, and coincidentally, Cam has always wanted. Lobster is very delicious. I like lobster very much. And it wasn't this year. I think it was like 2 years ago. Me and Tien and his brother, like, we went up to our family in Canada because we were all going to run this half marathon, because they all run it like every single year. And we're like, okay, well, we'll come visit and we'll also run it. And so the night before or 2 nights before, like, we had big family dinner, which is not abnormal. Like, we always had big family dinner, but they brought lobster. They made lobster, and I was like, I love that we're having lobster as a pre-race meal, because never would I have done that. But I love this for all of us. The end. YouTube Milk House. Not talking, just listening. That's, you do what you need to do. What is, oh god, it's gonna make sounds. Shh. What is Milk House? What is this? I want to watch this later. How to befriend crows. Day 85. That's a squirrel. Krill cocktail. Noodles. Tuna steak delight. This is funny. Hang on, I want to how to, yeah. Okay. No, shut up. Shut up. Don't make sound. Guy sets up a camera and feeds crows elaborate foods and puzzles and films them. That's crows are fucking smart too. Okay, I gotta catch up. I don't want to work today. Don't do it. I'm wanting to finish one of my current audiobooks, but the characters are making me a little mad. Slap them. I guess that's what happens when I'm almost 30 reading about teenagers. Yeah. It's bots from Russia. Oh, okay. Lobsters are the most delicious bugs on the planet. I think lobster, it's like, yeah, it's like a shellfish allergy. Nut allergy, also very common. So hopefully he's not allergic. Maybe it would feel so bad if he ended up being allergic and find out on his birthday, truly. Maybe it, like, you could get one to share and then he can try it and you wait. And then if he's like good to go, then he can eat the rest of it. The one he named Tugboat. Okay, laundry. Yell at me if I come back in less than 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. What are we doing? I feel like I'm scooted way over because I kind of am. Okay, that's fine. I don't feel like doing anything. Well, wife is working, so let's start our timer. Go. Okay, sick. I don't even have to mute myself. Clearly I'm not done with the purple, but I think I marked it off on here. I don't know why. Because it's not done. I'm pretty sure I said last week though, I was like, I'm almost done with this, but I'm not gonna finish it off stream. And I didn't. Get to be chatting. The cats are sleeping right now. They're having a good little morning nap. And yeah. I feel like I have forgotten how to do this. I don't know why. I haven't, but for some reason it feels like it. Rude. Oh shit. Oh, I don't want this to like be, what happens if I, hold on. I'm sorry if that was really loud. I didn't expect it to be really loud. I didn't know. Hold on. Fight me! Fuck, that scared me. I know, this is one of Tien's Wobbles. Thank you for gifting a sub to Mariah. Wobbles is an amazing person, and so is Mariah. This microphone is one of Tien's old microphones. Why does that scare me? Wobbles! Thank you for gifting us up to Raven. I appreciate it, my friend. I'm just out here trying to live. What? Seal is sharktastic. I'm working. Wobbles is just working. He's working Wobbles. Don't change your name though. I like official Wobbles. Wobbles didn't do nothing. What if we just looked at this for 40 minutes? Subscribe to my Only Knives. So this is one of Tien's old microphones. I think from like back when he first started. And the only reason I changed is because the microphone I had, you had to speak like directly into it. Because if you go anywhere other than speaking directly into the microphone, you ain't gonna hear anything. You won't hear a damn thing. And then because I don't speak loudly, it would be very, I would already be speaking soft, and then the sound would be really soft. And then would cut off certain words if it was like a C, a K, an S sound, things like that. It would cut them off. And I was like, I hate that. That's so fucking annoying. So we're trying this one. Because this one, I can talk anywhere and it can hear it. It also picks everything up, which is kind of annoying. But also, if you touch anything about it, then it makes a god-awful sound. Apparently, I haven't listened to it yet and I'm really sorry, but I know it's bad because in the microphone audio thing, it goes all the way up to red. Hi. What's wrong? What wrong? Beyonce's awake. And it goes up to the red. And I have to remember, like, if I'm gonna move it or do anything, I have to mute the microphone. So it's not a god-awful sound in you guys' ears. Beyonce! That is fucking funny. What is that? That cat is probably about to throw up is what that little picture is. So anyways. What the fuck? What the fuck, Wobbles? See, Wobbles, I'm working. Wobble. So thank you to whoever that was, the anonymous person who is very clearly working very hard right now for getting 25 subs. That's ridiculous, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Beyonce also appreciates it. She's over there. Do you want to say thank you? Do you want to say thank you? Come here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Need your baby. Okay. Say thank you. Say thank you. Thank you, Wobbles. Wobbles, thank you for resubscribing. Yay! Oh, sorry, Bo. And then Bo came in because he was jealous. Wobbles! Thank you for resubscribing. And thank you for the gift subs, even though you're working. Wobbles is working right now and didn't do anything. Hold on. Look, we're gonna make a sticker. It's sticker time. Oh, this one's good for Wobbles. Hi, baby. Thank you for the subbies and the hype train friends. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I messed it up a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. This is perfect for Wobbles. This is how I imagine Wobbles goes through his day. Just chill. Look, they all have arms, but the arms are kind of weird, but I feel like a hi, Bo. I feel... Sir, don't sit on the keyboard. Bro. Okay, well... Okay, well now we have a cat. We have a hype train and a cat. I'm gonna put peppers on you, Wobbles. I need a pen. Sir. Fuck. Wobbles. That's the S. Wobbles. Not, oh, I'm so sorry. fight me.
Blah!
Now it's too low. I'm scared to turn this up high. I'm scared to touch this at all. I'll go back and listen to it later and see how fucking god awful it was. Ellie, good thing you weren't here earlier because your poor ears would have been ripped from the sides of your head. What is that? This is Tien's like old microphone and it's way too sensitive. And then Bo jumped up on my desk because he was jealous that I was holding Beyonce. And so any noise at all makes the microphone go off. And I wasn't paying attention. And he was like rubbing his little face all over the microphone and shit. And all I saw was red on the microphone audio. It was just red. And everyone was like, oh God. It wasn't that bad, but I feel like it was terrible. Might be, I think I might just go back to the old microphone or just stay muted forever. My ears didn't like it. Yeah, see? And then it happened the other day when I moved the microphone. I like moved it out of the way and people were like, don't fucking do that again. What is IEM? International Eminem Morse code. Wrong. I didn't know. I just was like, can I get a microphone that I don't have to speak into directly and it won't cut off my words? And he was like, let's try this one. And it worked, but it's too damn sensitive. So I'm gonna tell Tien, give me my old one back because I'm fucking around with this one and it's hurting people's ears. Ugh. In-ear monitors, fancy earbuds. What? I don't even know what mic it is. I have no idea. I appreciate all of you. You have a lot of faith in me. Because I just want to change something and I'm like, can you do it? And I told Tien, I was like if we didn't exist together, obviously I could figure it out, but you live in my house and you know all this shit. So I don't bother learning it. That's a fine. Send me a picture. Where's my phone? Actually, I could probably ask Tien. I'd be like, what microphone is this? And he'll be like, it's a blotted blah blah. Because that's exactly the brand, you know? I'm too scared to do anything now. What is... Shut up, Nitro. I don't want this. I don't know what it is and I don't want it. I'm scared. What kind of mic am I using? Question mark. I feel like that's me and Jen now. Jen's like, okay, well, I don't touch tech anymore because I don't want to mess it up. That's, all right, so you're the techie one. Yeah, me and Jen are just like, I don't know. Like, could I figure it out if I didn't have any other choice? Yes. And I'm sure Jen would say the same. However, living with someone who is like Mr. Techie Pants, I'm like, why would I bother? I don't want to. Should I? Yes. Because when he's not here, because he's in office 4 days a week now, gag me with a spoon, and like something goes wrong, I'm like, I don't know. He breaks it till it works again. Yeah, you just kind of like fuck around with it and like push different buttons and shit. And then either it works or it gets worse. And then you have to like talk to your techie person and be like, I don't know what happened. And then you're like, what did you do? And they're like, I don't know. It just stopped working. That's why I have a Nathan, not a party. Yeah. You, as long as you have like a techie pants person, you know. I can't even tell you the PC I have. I just forward all questions to Nathan. Too many other things in the brain. I'm just not that smart. Other day, my mouse is being weird. I made Nathan come all the way over here just for him to reset it. As someone who works in tech. But there's like different kinds of tech, you know? It drives me crazy not knowing how to do something. Well, see, that's why you gotta move up here. And then I can bother you. Wife, can you come over? That was Jen one night at 3 a.m. while streaming. He's like, it's broken. I don't know what to do. That's me. It's just like, and maybe like while you're streaming, you can like figure out something to do. Like my response was, I'm just gonna mute myself. We're just gonna be a no talking stream for the rest of the day. You can figure out like probably the worst or the not best option to make it through, or you're like, I don't know how to fix it. We're just gonna end early. Sorry. Did he call you and was like, hey, so this thing's not working? Literal decades of tech experience. Yeah, you should also move over here. The issue is people like Nessa for me. She breaks shit in ways I've never seen. And it also typically fixes itself if I'm standing. Oh yeah, like if you're there and she's trying to recreate the issue, it's fine. She's got some weird fucking EMI field or something. Lady powers. Yeah, like something doesn't work. The amount of times I've been like, this weird thing, I either don't know how to explain it to Tien, or like I can't recreate the problem. So when he's like standing there and I'm trying to explain what's happening, it just won't do it anymore. And I'm like, okay, fine. Whatever. He just ended stream, told me in the morning. I was like, I could have fixed it. The issues don't happen when you're there. Yeah. When he's like, okay, like this is the weird thing, let me show you. And then like nothing happens. And Ellie's just like, okay, are we recreating it now? And Jen's like, I'm trying. Y'all ain't move over here. I ain't going back. That's fair. That's fair. We'll all move to Sio and Nessa. I'm down with that. What's funny is I just sent this little short. I follow this creator on YouTube and she's Vietnamese and her partner is German. And I've seen this little short before and I sent it to Tien because I was like, but see, like all of the stuff she's saying makes sense. And the Vietnamese creator like is inviting the German friend over for dinner. And so the German friend walks in the door. You know what? I'm just gonna send it to you guys. Hold on. Wait. My cats. I can't handle anything else today, okay? The cat needs to stop. I can't handle anything else today. I gotta go deal with the cat. Everyone watch this, but everything the creator, like the Vietnamese friend who invites over the person, I'm like, that makes sense. That tracks. I'll be right back. What the hell, Saribot? Oh. I don't have to. No, it's YouTube. I'll be right back. Okay. We're all moving to Germany. This has been a morning. This has been a week, is what it's been. It's been a week. I haven't even started on this shit. I can't, they won't let me homeschool. Well, is one of the countries, do any of the countries over there allow it? Because then you could move to an adjacent country, because then we can just like hop a train and come visit. It'd be real fast. Okay. You know, I was dealing with Beyonce because she wanted food. And this has been a week and it's been a morning. And I'm like, I'm tempted when noon hits just to open one of my beers because good God. So we might be going from coffee to beer real fucking fast. Jesus Christ. Moved to Norway because their education system's amazing, but they don't really like expats. Well, they can get over it. They don't want Florida man. Oh shit. I still can't find my Halloween calendar thingy. I don't know where the fuck it is. And I don't want to restart it. Cam making you bacon and eggs. Well, I apologize for breaking everyone's earballs this morning. What the hell? I'm gonna talk to Tien and either he can do these noise gate suppression something yada yada techie stuff on the microphone, or we can just bring the old microphone back and I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with it. What the hell? Because I feel like his is not that sensitive. I mean, his looks the same, but I feel like it's not the same. I don't really know. But he doesn't have this issue. Tell him you need a noise gate and a pop filter. Hold on, let me do this and then I'm not gonna remember any of that shit. He has a, yeah, like he was trying to tell me and I was like, blank stare, you know? What do I need? Noise gate plus pop filter. I'm gonna be like, here are all these people who know shit and this is what they say. Because I don't know any of that shit. I appreciate that it does not cut off my words and that I can speak in any direction and it picks it up. But I'm like, if it's gonna do this shit, I'm just gonna go back to my other one. Hold on, I gotta catch up. Hold on. I don't drink alcohol, so what should I switch to that equals the emphasis of the hard week? Cider would be good. I love cider. Do cider. Probably. I don't have crotch goblins though. They do have really good and interesting school systems here in Germany. School's only like half day. What do they do? Do they just go home? Where do they go? Noise gate and compressor. I'm just gonna I'm typing just all these words in there. I'm trying to keep an eye on this freaking thing over here. Compressor. Well, I put compression. Compressor. Actually. I'm giving no other hints. I'm just typing the words. And he's gonna be like, what? The kitties don't need to be on the desk anyway. Ma'am, I literally just fed you. Okay, she's gonna clean her face. Like, as in the people don't like US Americans or the system doesn't like them. Because US Americans aren't necessarily hated, but many don't bother to learn the language or integrate properly. If you're planning on homeschooling, it sounds like you want No, I think that's just because of the system here. It would just be easier to continue. we need to homeschool in Norway because of the amazing education system. So we're just all gonna move over there though, and then we can like trains, because that's how trains work, you know. Ma'am. 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 Good God. Kids go downtown. They go to school at 8 or 9. That's late for high school, or at least what I'm used to, because we went in at like, I think school started at like 7:15. What are you doing? Ma'am, you literally just got fed. You had second breakfast. I know you're always hungry, but you're not getting treats. No. Tell her to stop whining. Kitties don't care what they're not supposed to. I know. It's so rude. Bo keeps trying to go up there. I'm about to just take my old microphone back and just deal with it. You can't even see what the hell I'm doing. Ma'am, you had second breakfast. You don't need to come up here. 7:15? We were at 8:15. I think for middle school, like junior high, I think was like 8 something. And then typically the elementary schools are, the grade schools are around like 9 to 9:15. Middle school, junior high is like 8-ish, 8 something in the morning. And then the high schools where I was started at 7:15. But people would always get there early because either like the buses, or you'd have to get dropped off early because like your parents had to get to work or something, or they walked to school. And so everyone is half asleep. What? Children. Oh, and speaking of like, you know, you said 20 minutes of like playtime, like recess. I've seen so many things on Reddit where people are like, how long are your kids getting for lunch? And so many people are saying like 20 minutes. And that's from 20 minutes from like leaving the classroom, going into the lunchroom. And if you didn't bring a lunch, then you have to go through your lunch line and like get your food and then sit down and eat it. So you're getting way less than 20 minutes. And I'm like, that's actually insane. We had in high school, because I don't remember further back than that, but in high school we got like at least 45 minutes because we had 4 different lunch periods. And so we had at least 45 minutes, which is a lot of time. Ma'am, you're fine. So, primary usually starts 8:39 depending. I think it's mostly the same thing. That's wild. Probably better for the kids so they can sleep, but that's just wild to me. Pop filter cover, when you said screen out, I don't know any of this shit. And see, I feel like I should. And part of me is like, I really should learn this. I should learn the basic stuff, but then Tian can do everything and I don't want to. Which is a bad attitude. Usually eat in the classroom. We always ate in the cafeteria. And then I think you could eat outside as well. The private school kids could go off campus. Not all of them. I think they probably had like, it depended, you know, like if you were like maybe like junior, senior, and probably like if you weren't a little shithead, you could go off campus. Absolutely. I don't remember if anybody from my high school was able to go off campus. Probably not, because then no one would come back. No dedicated lunchroom. It's so interesting learning all these like different schooling, different schooling, even like different lunch area things and stuff. I don't know if I like this song. When we went to enroll my oldest in kindergarten, they sat her down and tested her to see what she knew. Where am I? Schedule had them going from subject to subject every 45 minutes. Yep. Sit down tests every 4 weeks with standardized testing. Yep. That's why as if you're raw talking your mind. It has a little filter thingy on it. Or like a cover on it, I should say. Please hold. I'll show you. Hold on. Look at me muting it so it doesn't explode your ear holes. Similar to Montessori, which that's what Tien went to when he was in Canada. Better understanding that kids need movement to have better attention spans. Can you just say the grade? I have no idea what junior, senior means in school context. For here, it's typically like 17 to 18-year-olds, like 11th and 12th grade. So the oldest kids in the high school, basically. Although really it could be like a junior could be in 11th grade and 16 years old, but they could also be a 16-year-old as a sophomore in 10th grade. It depends on when they're born and how old they are. Like, I was always the youngest in my grade, so that makes it even more fun. Sophomore, yeah. Great. I'm really glad I spent 45 minutes not anything done and keeping myself muted and ranting about this mic. The German system offers different style of school. Some more academic, other. I'm learning so much today. The box mine is also called a pop filter cover. I'm learning a lot about schools, and I would say I'm learning a lot about the microphones, but it's all going over my head. I got one row done, and then I'll finish that row, and then we'll be finally done with the purple. How close am I on this drop? I need to clean this screen. What the hell? I don't want 2K26 drops. Those are like basketball. I don't want that. The microphone goes over your head just as Tien just throw it slower. Oh, do I like this? It's not the worst thing I've heard. Goodbye. I read Europe as Egypt, just so you are aware. I can't read today. Is a pretty great understanding of what kids need education-wise and how it can be improved or affected by things we took for granted as kids, like playing outside and having playgrounds that offered risky play, like the monkey bars where people would try to hang upside down or hang from like one hand. That ice melted too fast. Ma'am, what is your problem? Because I have a lot of problems today. I don't need you to be one of them. Okay. Monkey bars, merry-go-rounds, those merry-go-rounds where like you had the one kid who was trying to like use their foot and go as fast as they could to make the thing spin super fast. And then you try to hold on, otherwise you go flying off. They've all disappeared, really? I even have a hard time finding. That's wild. Barely any chance to break a leg nowadays. That's wild to me. I will say, while I like the slides, but the metal slides always fucking burned. And then the plasticky ones always shocked the fuck out of you when you were going down them. So I didn't really like the slides. I liked them, but I didn't really like them, if that makes sense. The fucking, yeah, like, because it wasn't just like static, like when you first stepped onto the slide, it was all the fucking way down and it fucking hurt. Because it wasn't just a little baby static shock, it was these massive static shocks. Here it gets so hot. They don't, that's interesting, they don't cover the play area. Because I remember in California, like when I would go run and walk in neighborhoods and the neighborhoods would have a little playground, there would be areas where it would be covered. I'm like, oh, that's nice, because you know the sun's out all the fucking time. So the plastic burns and shocks you. It's like, what do you mean? And then we kept doing it. Like, are we dumb? We would just keep going down the slides. They have some areas covered for seating and stuff, but because of hurricanes, they fly away. Okay, I guess that makes sense. They're like, we're not gonna keep putting this shit up because the damn weather's just gonna keep coming around and blowing it away. No, dude, wait, I don't know. Why did we do that though? Because like now I'm sitting here, I'm like, that hurt. I didn't enjoy it, but it was fun. Oh, TLDR. German system, you go through the same type of school up until 6 to 8 years old. Somewhere around there, they do some testing. Teachers recommend to parents, teachers on where they, where they see the student's skills, and then kids' parents can kind of choose if they want to go more academic or vocational. That's really interesting. That's very fascinating. Our children usually learn quickly. This slide is too hot, you don't use it. Meanwhile, we're over here like, let's just keep going. Hi, Coral. Have a good lurk. If I knew that, I'd wake up the next day and not be in pain. I'd go down the slide. It's the metal slide, bro. Like you would go down, at least for me, I'd go down, but I'm like, it's too hot. It hurts. And then the fucking plastic one, that shit shocked the hell out of you all the way down. But the merry-go-round thingy was fun because you could hang on, and then the one person who was really good at making it spin real fast. That was fun. Miss Ma'am, what is the problem? What is the problem? I love going down shocking other people. That's true, because then you could just touch this cat. Somebody come get this cat. Kids' playgrounds here are wild coming from the US. They have climbing stuff that's like a story and a half. Oh my god. Those all got removed in the US due to lawsuits. Germany's like, go play. Go learn how to climb. I can't think, yeah, like, we would have, like, jungle gyms, but they, like, and when you're a kid, you think they're pretty tall. But I guess they weren't, like, super tall, technically. That would be entirely on the parents. Ma'am. Ma'am. Hey. Oh my god. This is a day. Little girl, what's wrong with you? Okay. We're not gonna get anywhere today. My brain hurts. Me too. What if? Because I turned this microphone thingy down for now, but like honestly, oh my god, dude, it's just a fucking mess. Germany lives that Discworld comic about the Hogfather. I've only read the one Discworld so far. I want to read the other ones though. Can't give a child a sword, they could injure themselves. That would be a valuable lesson then, exactly. Let them learn. Where does she go? Ma'am. Ma'am. Someone come get this cat, and someone come get my microphone. starting your Discord journey. I'm excited you are. I really enjoyed Mort. I thought it was a really fun time. And the only thing I will say is there are no chapters, at least not in the edition that I read. So I don't think there are chapters at all in it, because why would there be chapters in one edition and not others? So yeah. We whittled in first grade. You don't give a kid a knife, how would they learn it can make you bleed? Exactly. That sounds horrible. It wasn't that bad. It just confused me at first because I was like flipping through it and I was like, hold on. Because I was like, oh, let me read until like chapter 2 or 3 or whatever. And I was like, where is it? They have breaks. So there are breaks in the book, but there's not, or at least in my edition, there were no chapters. So, also not a very long book. I think you'd finish it easily in a day. The hell? All about letting my kids learn through experience. Son got stuck on top of a rock wall and fell trying to get down. He can go back up until he knew he could get down. That's fair. Both my kids have pocket knives and whittling tools. I'll be back in approximately 56 minutes. Good. I hope you have an excellent nap. Go nap. And I appreciate everyone trying to help me figure out this stupid fucking microphone. My problem is I'm too dumb to figure it out by myself. I'm counting. What if I started the timer right now for 56 minutes? I'm not gonna do that. Let's see if Tian responded to anything. No. I'm gonna eliminate. How do I delete this? How I want to delete. Actually, what? I emailed him. I sent him a message over Discord. Apparently, everything to me is either email or a phone call. Doesn't matter what platform it is. I said, what kind of mic am I using? And then I just put noise gate plus pop filter. Compressor, actually. And that's it. I emailed it. I email everyone. Sometimes even if I mean text message, it's an email. What? It's email. Did the thing go off? It sure did. What a day. See, this is what happens when you're dumb and you don't know anything. And my problem is like tech stuff is just straight up not interesting to me. Like there is the part of my brain that's like, girl, you really should learn the basic bare minimum of like your stream shit, and that includes like your microphone and whatever. But I'm like, but God, I don't care. It's boring and confusing, but also not, it's just not interesting. And so then I can't focus, and then I won't remember. Everything for me is a message, including emails. I'm sure Tian knows and just hadn't considered it'd be an issue. Probably. I'm just assuming he had to like crank it up because I don't speak very loudly. And so he's probably like, okay, I'm gonna have to like turn everything up because she doesn't talk loud. And he already knew, like, he's like, it's gonna pick everything up, like, especially like if I'm streaming or if I'm in a call with someone or something, like it's gonna pick everything up. And he's like, but it won't cut your words off and you'll be able to, you know, move around the microphone and talk. You won't have to be like talking directly into the top of the microphone and be right up on the microphone. So probably thinks he has already set up a noise gate. Who even knows? The bare necessities, yes. It's good for your brain to learn. It is. But my problem is if I don't think something's interesting, I'm not gonna pay attention. Like any techie stuff, I'm not interested in it. I turned the microphone thingy down because which makes so much sense, I'm sure. But like on the audio mixer, the little slider was all the way up. And so I was in the yellow. And then when everything goes in the red, but I turned the slider down a little bit. So I do want to learn new stuff. I like learning new stuff, but if it's something that I don't think is interesting, I ain't gonna pay attention. Because I don't care. It's like cars. I think cars are really boring. I don't care about cars. So if you were to be like, hey, I'm going to teach you about car stuff, I'm going to be like, I don't want to learn. Or I'm not going to pay attention. One of the two. The microphone thingy is likely your gain, which is basically input volume control. Yes. I feel like I should feel more bad about not knowing this stuff, but I'm so fucking tired right now that I don't care. This is like the 4th Monday in a row. That's what today is the 4th Monday. Because Monday was a Monday. Tuesday was a Monday. Yesterday was a Monday. And today everything's going wrong, so it's also a Monday. Recruiters don't seem to understand that. Oh, the learning new things. Talking with a bunch of them, they are like, oh, you don't have experience with this very specific stack we're using. Well, of course I don't have experience. I'm 27. How else are you gonna learn? Hi, Seth. I shouldn't have put so much ice in this. I didn't put that much though, but it melted very fast. Oh, but I guess it doesn't matter if I'm gonna open a beer soon. I'm gonna play, what is it called? League of Legends with Lydia tonight. I was like, I could definitely have a beer during that. I might start early. I should feel bad about not knowing. Absolutely not. Everyone starts somewhere. Just because you don't know XYZ, even though it's a part of what you do regularly, doesn't mean you have to know it. Thank you, CO. See, CO's the brother that I have a brother, but CO's the brother that I never knew I should have had. Does that make sense? I don't think that made sense. CO should have been my brother. They have a golden opportunity to shape me into their perfect I read that as pretty little consultant, but I mean, Bremy could be a pretty and perfect consultant. Am I in a sprint? Yes. Me too, and I apologize in advance. It's a mess today, Seth. Everything is a mess. My League of Legends play is... I get carried. It's gonna be great. I'm really not good, but I try. These folks can fight me. I'm excited to play with you, Steph, because I'm not good at League of Legends, but I have a good time, and that's all that matters. One thing to admit to not knowing something, I will 100% admit to that all the fucking time. I only have beef with people who are willingly stupid in ways that become other people's problems. Yes. I feel like the ones who are willingly stupid in ways that become other people's problems, those are the people that they actually, for me, in my experience, those are the people that also don't know whatever it is, but they don't want to admit it. And they're also not going to learn because they either think they don't have to because they can just figure it out and get it, or that's really it. They just like, they don't need to learn because they'll figure it out. They're too good for learning, whatever. Fuck learning. And then it creates issues for everyone else. Whereas I'm the person who's like, I don't know how to do that. I need someone to teach me. I cannot complete this job because I don't know how to do that part of this job. So, downloaded it last night. I have it. It should work. I've had it downloaded for a while, and then it was, what was it, like a couple weeks ago when we did the League of Ladies. All of a sudden, Tian had to go in the BIOS and do something with BIOS or something in the computer. I don't know what the cat's doing, because like it worked like a month or two prior to that, and then I tried opening it that morning and it was like no, and I was like, what do you mean no? This shit was working like less than 2 months ago, and now all of a sudden it won't let me open it. It was fucking weird. I've employed tactical incompetence employment. Well, that's different, but it has a time and place. Kernel level anti-cheat crap, probably. Yeah, it was fucking weird. I was like, what is this? I was like, this worked less than 2 months ago. And then all the other girls that were also going to be on the game show, they were like, oh yeah, they knew exactly what had happened and like what I was talking about. They were like, I've had to do that before. I was like, what? And they were like, I don't know, dude. Fucking dumb. So obsessed with not letting you shit. I'm like, have you seen my gameplay though? Have you seen me play? The only hero? Is that what they're called? Is it legend or hero? The only person I am good at is the cat, and the cat you can like basically attach to another character, and like you just kind of tag along with them and you can help shield them, and like you also have attacks. That is the only one I'm good at, because then I don't have to move. Because you don't use WASD, you use your mouse. Game, let me tell you, don't flatter yourself, truly. I'm like, you clearly have never seen my gameplay. It's not that impressive. My gameplay is anti-cheat, trust me. One time I got accused of using an aimbot in Overwatch as a healer. Listen, little do you know, Wife is just actually really good at Overwatch. Wife has had many hours of Overwatch play. Okay, I've seen it firsthand. Wall hacks. I'm like, clearly you've never seen me play. Because trust me, there's no cheating going on. I'm just bad. Oh my god. What did you even say? Were you like, girl? No. I should probably try different people out, different characters. I like the cat though. I'm pretty decent at the cat. I should try out different characters though. Cause maybe there's another one that I kind of like, but I don't remember what their name is. She's just like a hot blonde lady. And it's not Seth. Okay, oh my god. Whoa. Okay, look, listen. Look and listen. Let's use our listening ears. Meow meow. It's playing Moira. If you know, you know. And all I have to do is right click, and anyone nearby gets health sucked. And they're like, hacks, aimbot. Who am I to judge if you lick Moira, you know? Sometimes you just gotta. I'm just gonna be very aware of my microphone for the remainder of today. Oh no. Oh man. Damn it. Click, obviously. They reported you for cheating. Like, always wondered, like, clearly they were just salty, which is hilarious because even their own team was like, what? I've always wondered, not that like reporting anyone does any good at all, honestly, on any game, let's be honest, but if you report someone and it's essentially a false report, but like you don't, like, let's say they actually truly thought that, they were like, oh my god, that person is definitely cheating, like, what would happen though if someone actually were to take it seriously and pay attention? Not that anyone does, but let's pretend that they actually take reports seriously in video games. Let's play pretend. I just want to know. That makes more sense, but you also said suck, so my brain context went the wrong direction, or the right direction. Hi Keisha! You're not late. Work is making you work. That's dumb. That's okay. I destroyed everyone's earballs earlier with this fucking... Well, actually, it wasn't me. I didn't destroy anyone's earballs. Technically, it was Bo, but I just didn't stop it in time. What the hell? Is that gonna look weird? That looked a little weird, but that's okay because I'm not gonna fix it. It looks a little weird, kind of like my life right now. Of all the characters in the modern day of the internet that would trigger my please don't lick that, Moira is nowhere near my red line. Please don't lick that. Blizzard does for Overwatch. Oh, I've seen people get banned for toxicity, so they're like the only ones then. Cause let's be for real, DBD they're not gonna do shit. SOT, Rare ain't gonna do shit. I don't know about Wildcard, which is ARC, because I don't play on any of their official or unofficial servers, cause fuck that shit. But I feel like they might, maybe if you get them on a good day. Catch me playing single player or with my friends. Fuck everything else. I really want to play ARC more. Lately, I've really wanted to play more ARC. The Overwatch subreddit's full of people like, I don't know why I got banned. I don't know what happened. And they're like, here are my chat logs. I didn't say anything terrible. And it's just full of really bad shit. Like, sure. Sure, Jan. I don't understand people. Ma'am, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah. You're having a day too? Beyonce's also having a day. Okay, what a time. Also, in regards to stream tomorrow. Hang on, can I see what I'm doing? I should be able to stream as per usual tomorrow. And hopefully without blowing anyone's eardrums out of the water. Because this is like the second time that's happened. The first time was my fault. This time was Bo's fault. But it was an accident. He's just a baby. So I should be able to stream regular time tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck we're doing tomorrow. Part of me is like reading sprints, and then part of me is like, but what if I did more of this? Because clearly I've not really done anything today. And part of me is like, but what if I played a game? So we'll all just figure it out together tomorrow. Hades 2 release update finally downloaded. Let's fucking go. That was my cat Benny. He's been performing arias most tragic all morning. Yeah, just, it's been a really hard day for everybody. It's been a hard week. This is the 4th Monday in a row this week. Beyonce got second breakfast, but like, it's not really the breakfast that she wanted. It's a hard day, okay? And poor Bo, he just wanted attention. He saw his sister get attention and he gets jealous, which is really cute. But then he got up on the desk and then that's when the microphone issues happened. I feel like a jerk. Hey, look, I'm done with purple though. That's pretty cool. Group effort. Yay. Feels like this is literally like the 4th. All days this week have felt like a Monday, and I hate it. Why does this look weird? Why does it look weird? Oh, I see, because I fucked it up there. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Should I do black now? Because then it's just like around. I still don't know. I'm still missing a color because I stole it from myself a long time ago. I don't know where it is. Tomorrow is Friday. Thank the Lord. I went to Potato all weekend. You should. Playing video games and reading. I have not played any video games in a long time. And I really want to play Ark. I really want to stream Ark, but it already crashes my computer just with me playing it, so it would probably crash stream. Lost Ark? I actually thought about Lost Ark a day or so ago, and I thought of you because I was like, oh, I think Keisha's off work. 150 pages of my book. I read a little bit more, like one more chapter of Life and Death this morning. So now I'm on page like 328 of 368, something like that. Okay, maybe I need to. Okay, that one there. Wasn't Jade City, but I'm proud of myself for reading. As you should be. As you should be. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one was purple on accident. Oopsie. And I'm not dealing with that. It's just gonna have to be purple. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. We gotta count. 1, 2. Okay. Oop. And then 2. I feel like this is gonna be a little wonky, but that's okay. It's just gonna have to be wonky. 2. And then just all the way across. Yes. All the way across. I am no longer going by squares. I just realized that. That's fine. 2. And then 2. It's going. You know what? They're aliens. Maybe this is like alien. I don't know. Architecture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rude. What am I doing? Goodness. Okay. Everything is gonna be fine. I wonder. I wonder if I could just like do this in a real ratchet way. I should do a new square in my calendar. I haven't worked on it at all. I really want to be able to work on the Halloween calendar. But I'm like, but if I can't find it, have a good luck, Keisha. I'm like, if I can't find it, I also really don't want to start over. Because I actually had quite a bit done. I don't remember how much I got done, but I got quite a bit done. And I could go back on the VODs on YouTube and figure out what the last thing I had done was. Watch me not find it and then start over and then find it in like 6 months. Gotta run, do lab things, let's play. It would fall apart. I hope you have a great day. Don't work too hard and take your breaks. Uh-oh. Aw. Everyone make sure to take your designated breaks at your jobs. Do not work through your breaks unless that means you get to go home early. Definitely don't work through your lunches. At least take a 30-minute lunch. Like if you have an hour and then you only lunch for 30 minutes and then you can go home early, that's different. But do not work through your lunches. Do not work through your breaks. Maybe this won't be as wonky. I feel like I have to be so careful now because I'm too scared to touch this stupid microphone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wonder if I got my last DVD drop. That was at like 80 something %, I think. I need to log in and do like the weekly gift thingy. Wife, we should play DBD sometime soon. Because we've not played DBD in like 10 billion years. Approximately. Can you see what I'm doing? Kind of. I can't see what I'm doing. But I need to get new glasses from the optometrist anyway, and they may need to up my prescription because I can't see. Fucking blind. Okay. Why is there 3? No, there's 3 there. Never mind. I was like, is this already gonna be lopsided? Even though I think I fixed my mistake by just going over the purple with a different color. You know what else I could do tomorrow? I could go back to working on my learning my knife only run. Because I know what I need to do to fight Plant 42 with the knife. It's gonna take so long. I'll probably die a handful of times. I was debating on doing it off stream. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I haven't played DBD in so long, but we should play it. Only if you want to. There are so many games I have not played in so long. What's today? Thursday? I would play Ark tomorrow if I could guarantee it wasn't gonna crash my whole computer. But I can't guarantee that. I feel like this is coming loose. It's a little, you know why? Because there's nothing up here. Wow, that's super bright. Please hold, I'm gonna close the window. Oh shit. Please hold. I want brownies. I don't think I have anything to make brownies. Like, I would make them, but I don't think I have anything to make brownies. Can you send me a brownie after it's done? Thank you. Do you have brown? No. I'm at 69% for this last drop. How to make not bricks in Minecraft. Wait, how do I spell brownies? Brownies from scratch. But also don't have any cake mix. These look good. Vegetarian? Oh, see, I don't have cocoa powder. I have literally like everything else except for cocoa powder. What can I substitute? I really want brownies now. Where's the recipe? Hello? Yeah, scroll through everything for your recipe. See, I feel like I need cocoa powder for everything. Yeah. They're good but hot. Like you. See, the only thing I don't have is cocoa powder, and I also don't have any box mixes of any kind. But I have everything else. What? Hang on. Search. Wait, do I have cocoa powder? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I might. I feel like I might, but I also feel like I don't. What? Can you? Can I substitute anything? Shut up, I can use hot chocolate milk mix, not milk. It's our next baking problem. Olive and Mango is a cute fucking name for a website. Oh my god, I love Brookies. Duh. Fucking love Brookies. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably take a brookie over a brownie. Because they're so good. Scrolling. Those look so good, dude. All day, every day. They're so good. Okay, but I did Google. I was like, what can I substitute for cocoa powder? Thinking it would give me no answers. Currently weighing blah, blah, blah. I'm short on cocoa powder. Too cold to go out and buy some. What can I substitute? Mix of 99% chocolate is this person also has. Apparently I can substitute hot chocolate mix. I didn't know that. I love the ear. I know. I'm like, I'm expecting no answers, but I got an answer. Okay. Because, like, I have everything else. But, like, how much of the hot chocolate mix? This is the stuff I need to know. Oh, so 2 teaspoons of the mix for every teaspoon of... Wait, I gotta... Hold on. Because I don't know how to do my microphone stuff, so I absolutely am not going to remember that. So I have to screenshot it. Screenshot. The 6 best ground mustard substitutes. Cornstarch substitutes. That's not what I'm looking for. This is a weird day. 10 substitutes for cocoa powder. Chocolate chips. Do I have to, like, crush them? Okay. I don't even know what that word is. Drinking chocolate. Okay. This is like not calling a... I know Kleenex is like the brand name, but calling it like tissue, I guess. What is that what you would call it? Drinking chocolate powders often contain added sugars and sweeteners. Okay. Chocolate spread. Oh, like frosting? Chocolate protein powder. Chocolate syrup. Espresso powder. Oh. Oh, I could put fucking... Oh. That could be fun. Make them coffee. Girl, I got you. I was about to say the only thing I can do is hot chocolate mix packet. That's the only thing I'd be able to do. Am I making brownies today? Kinda seems like it. Kinda seems like... Oh, I love blondies. Wait, how do I make those? What do I need for that? Got that. Blah, blah, blah. Dark rum or bourbon? Optional. Not optional. I could make blondies too. I'm gonna save those too. This is exactly what this stream is about. Fucking up your microphone and then learning that you can substitute hot chocolate mix for cocoa powder if you don't have any. I feel like once upon a time I did have cocoa powder though, and I kind of want to go check. How much? I got 4 minutes. I might go check on the break and see just whether or not I do have it. Watch me have it. And then I could make brownies. Go check. I'm gonna check on the break. Hold on. What a weird day. You'll have it because we went through the effort of finding out you can use hot cocoa mix, honestly. But now I know I could do both. Watch me just not end up making it at all. I'll completely forget. Although, not to make food a reward, but maybe if I make them, I'll be like, oh, I could go on a walk and then I could have a brownie or a brookie or a blondie. And then I would go outside and walk or get up tomorrow at 6 a.m. and go on a walk like I was going to today. Tiger fire. Hell yeah. Happy streams. Thank you. These are our alien overlords. I was gonna say, I wanted to say abducting people, but then I was like, adopting people. Maybe that's all aliens are trying to do. They're just trying to, like, adopt the humans because they're like, guys, your Earth is, like, big messed up. And we have some really cool places. We're gonna take you with us. Let's go. But because we're, you know, scared little humans, we're like, oh my God, we're getting kidnapped by aliens. When really, we're just getting adopted. Wow. That's probably what's happening, honestly. Did I save that brookie recipe? Did I pin that? Maybe. You scoot up. What's this one? What's this one? Where did the brookie go? Brookie recipe. Oh, it was the olive and mango, huh? Olive. Brookie. Okay, let me pin that too. Let me pin all of these things. Gonna be great. Wow. Oh my God, if I make brownies or brookies, it's like I'm also celebrating Cam's birthday. I know May is asleep right now. They're taking a nap. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. So, so I know where my needle is. Look at us go. Excellent. Okay, let me go and check and see if I have cocoa powder. I'll be right back. So apparently I do have baking powder or Cocoa powder. Is it too early to open a beer? Because I feel like I need one. Yeah, that cocoa powder, that sucker's full too. That has never been opened. So, no, excellent. Oh yeah, because technically it's like 1 p.m. for you. And it's just about noon for me. How loud will this be? Sounds like perfect time for beer. It's Oktoberfest. Yeah, like with everything that has happened, I'm just tired, man. Tuesday, I was fucking exhausted. Yesterday, tired. After all of this nonsense with the microphone, tired. Girl. Let me just swap this out. Let me just put this away. This sounds like the perfect day to just have a beer. Oh my god, I wish I had pizza. Beer and pizza. And then just chill and play games. Could go on a little walk, but let's be serious, I'm not gonna go on a little walk. I should go on a little walk. Oh my god. Let's see if Tien responded. He's at work right now. Okay. Oh, I don't know what any of this means. Hold on. How do I copy? How do I copy things? Copy. Where's wife? Okay, wife doesn't have a unit, if you didn't know. Okay, wife, I'm sending you this. This meaning the message that Tien sent me. I feel like Frost right now. This is how Frost dances. And Mans was tatted the fuck up last night with temporary tattoos. And apparently he went with Coco to the emergency room completely tatted up, and it's really funny. It will be easier to explain to Tien when he gets home and probably like go rewind and like clip what happened and then be like, here is the actual damage that happens to people's ear holes. So that he can hear and see and all that kind of good stuff. Because he is at work right now. Anyways. Ooh. My god, I'm tired. Let me trim this while I'm sitting here not doing anything. I made a to-do list for today. Where is my to-do list? I had things to do. Okay, can I like... How do? Can I strike through? Nope. Nope. Wrong. Island A. Did I not put like a... Anyways, I had things that I was gonna do today after stream, and part of me is like, but what if I just played Ark until it was time to play League of Legends? What if I just don't do anything I'm supposed to do? I would say take a nap. However, if I take a nap, it's gotta be at least 3 hours. And then I'll wake up really tired. So that's probably not the best option. What are we on? Third promo. How much do you think I'm actually gonna get done today? Maybe the rest of the black. Apparently I still need to fill in like these little areas. Hang on. Scoot. Like these little areas. I think that's the color that I can't find though. It's fine, 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 it's fine. Let me just see if I turn it down, it's not that bad. Maybe. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Voice meter banana open. I mean, I can open it. Ruby! Ruby, I like to lurk in your streams when I see you. And I hope you are having a lovely fall season and had a wonderful summer. Girl, please. What you mean, girl, please? Like, it's open. What you mean? I love the fucking Gritty Goose. Like, it's... You need to have it. What do you mean? Need to have it open. It's open. What you mean? Okay. This is why I need my beer. Like right in the back. Yeah, like it's always like running. Like it's not on. It's not on, not open. It's always there. I just don't have it like pulled up, I guess is the best way to say it. Like I don't have it pulled up to where I'm looking at it. It's just always there and on in the background. If that answered the question appropriately. Been busy, but we vibing. We're here. We're here. It's been a year. I feel like everyone's like, yeah, it's been a year. And this week has just been full of Mondays and it's dumb. Break is over. Tell TN the noise gate may not be sensitive enough because stuff is still coming through. Moving the mic results in a lot of feedback. Yes. I'm gonna actually just literally, excuse me, clipping tool. I needed that. Literally just gonna clip it. Clip it. Bop it. What has happened so far this year was not on my bingo card. Yeah. Honestly, if I just want to skip ahead, like every time a new month happens, I'm like, I can't wait for summer. And then summer, I was like, I can't wait for fall. And at this point, I'm like, I can't wait for November, honestly. Like, let's get through November. And I'm like, but what if we just kind of moved ahead to 2026? Rubus. I'm literally just gonna clip what you said though. Oh, the timer went off, huh? It literally just went off, dum-dum. Duh. Not 45. I don't want to do 45. We're gonna do 40. We're just gonna start. Because this is very... I don't have to mute myself, but I probably should. I've got my beer. I feel like I should be more concerned about the micro, but I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. And Tien will know. I'll tell him all these things. And then I can show him. And then there you go. Bob's your uncle. fighting for my life out here. I'm just trying to get through the day. Apparently I was getting Overwatch drops. I don't want those though. Get out of here. Okay. I need a new thread. I'm just gonna go this way. I'm gonna do whatever I want. And that includes get a new thread because this one is too short for me and I don't want to deal with it. Because that's just how I'm feeling. You know? I don't know if I'm about to double knot this or what. It's fine. We'll figure it out. I need this. There. Meh. Oh. Goodness. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do after stream? Not necessarily in this order. I am going to finish my book. So then that's done. I'm gonna eat something. What the hell? This is such old thread. It's not good. It's not good. I'm going to eat something. I'm going to enjoy my beer. I should probably open League of Legends to make sure that everything is Gucci. And I'm gonna just zen the fuck out for like an hour. That's what I'm gonna do. What is that? Get out of here. And then tomorrow we're gonna take it easy. Meaning I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but we're gonna take it easy, whatever we're doing. I can't see. Maybe we'll do more of this. Maybe 2 crafting streams back to back. What is this sound? Oh, that's probably what my microphone fucking sounds like, bro. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, goodness. Nothing wrong with that. I enjoy having your streams of wild work. I appreciate it. I'm glad I have not scared anyone away or scared not everyone away yet. There's cat hair. Well, there's always cat hair. This is why I gotta pay attention. I was about to start a whole new row, and that's absolutely not what I need to do. What if we just relax tomorrow? It's Friday, everyone take it easy. Good lord, what a terrible sound. Girlfriend. Maybe we just remove all of those songs. Good God. Otter Funk. Forever cat hair alive, truly. Like, it's not going anywhere. It is embedded in your life now. Even when you think it's gone, joke's on you, 'cause it's not. Ow. I've smoked many a cat hair push in my day. It adds to it, you know? Jesus Christ, I forgot Tian was coming home. That scared the fuck out of me. I forgot you were coming home. That scared the shit out of me. Hi, Tian. Welcome home, Dad. No, the only reason I was asking you all those questions is because it's been a fucking mess. Like, Bo jumped up here and was like rubbing his face, and like people were like, I'm literally dying, can you please stop the noise? It's been bad. I can go back and
he rubbed his face in the mic?
No, like over here and shit.
Oh, it's just because of the way the mic's
It's like
there's not really a way to filter that. If someone like clinks against the
yeah, I know, I touched this earlier.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Like everyone's ears died. I think everyone about passed away.
Good.
So no, not good. So I'm like ready to just go back to the other microphone and just fucking deal with it. Because this is the second time I've almost exploded everyone's ears holes. Ears holes?
Ears holes?
Ear holes.
Ears holes.
Ears holes.
Ears holes.
Yeah. Because I'm not willing to sacrifice people's ears holes.
My only recommendation is to move your mic arm a little.
Can't do that.
And you just have to keep Bo from your mic.
No, it's not just Bo though. It's just like touching it at all.
Listen, chat.
I've destroyed it.
Equipment is just sensitive to any kind of electrical imbalances or any kind of fidgeting in general.
They probably can't hear you.
That's just how it is. They can't.
No, like it's in the red. It was so fucking bad.
Well, that's just how it is. That's how sound equipment is.
You're sensitive. I'm sensitive.
Also, it might be because the cable is probably cheap, and the connection might be a little loose. I don't think I've backed up.
I'll just go back to the other microphone. Sounds like a loose connection on the cable. May's back. May, I hope you had a good nap.
If it's like popping, it's a loose connection.
Which could take the rest of work. Your head's hurting. I hope you... Can you work? Do you have like a laptop that you could work off of in bed? Or do you need to be at like a PC? I'm hoping you have like a work issued laptop, and maybe you could take water and soda, some snackies, and then go get in the bed and take something, and then that way you could at least be comfortable. Turn all the fucking lights off. That's what I say, first of all. All laptops from a whole lunch break just in the dark with it. Yep. I say go make a nest. Oh, presentation. Well, that's stupid. Don't they know your head hurts? That's dumb. I say... What time is it for you? It's 1 o'clock for you. maybe sit in the dark with multiple drinks, be a little drink goblin, make sure you've got multiple snacks and foods. Anything that sounds good and that will not upset your stomach. And then sit in the dark, in the quiet as best you can. Like, hurry through the presentation and then shut that shit down after you're done and go back to the dark. Absolutely not. Hopefully I stopped that in time. Yeah, migraines fucking suck. Migraines are bullshit. And migraines mean you're actually sick. So I would do the absolute bare minimum and then like do the presentation as fast as you can. And then if you are able to like clock out or just do bare minimum stuff the rest of the day, I would do that. Kind of be like, yeah, turn of the season has not been kind. Be like, hey, I was feeling sick like prior to the meeting, so I'll still be answering emails and like any kind of light work that you can do if you can't like take off of work. But be like, this is what I'll be doing, but please don't expect me to be solving the company's problems. Thanks. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself because Tian's gonna do stuff to the microphone. Okay, bye. Tien changed the cable.
It's not gonna like fix everything, but it'll fix some things. It's a better shielded cable at least.
Hopefully I don't take off anyone's earballs.
Listen, if you tap the mic arm of any mic, you're gonna hear it.
Damn
It's,
shots.
like if you tap the mic arm, you're gonna hear it. There's no way how the mic arm's attached. It's not a floating mic arm. Stop it. I turned down the gain a little bit.
Connection stack. That's what they were saying the other day when I moved it, but like before muting it, and I was moving it around my desk, and people were like, it just sounds like a bunch of static, like crackling.
It's the connection.
I'm too scared to move it now.
Well, it's because Pizza Cat moves it a lot. Like has to move it off her desk. So, like I just have to like
Horror movie.
Fight me!
I don't want to move it. I'm scared. Hold on. Damn.
So it's also a desk stand. It's not a clamp stand. It literally is like sitting on. It's like a weighted mic stand on.
I'll
Pizza
show
Cat's
you.
desk.
Hold on. I'm just a fucking mess. That's what it comes down to. I'm firmly convinced it was the cable though, and wanted to explain. Yeah, like my desk, I only have this one desk. I don't even have an L desk, and it's slanted. Like it doesn't do a like a square. It's slanted. That's the one I fucking chose, so it can't clamp onto anything, or it can, but it's kind of a fucking mess. I know your pain. Good. Someone understands. Too scared to move it.
It was a cheap cable too. I forgot I had a backup.
Backup
'Cause I
cable.
had a backup. It was a backup from mine.
Built my own mic cable. You built a mic cable? Because of that sound before us. That's why I want to know. I just want to feel like a smarty pants. Okay, I'm about to move it, so if it's awful, here's your warning, okay? I'm about to move it. Here we go. I moved it. I have stopped moving it. That's fixed to normal. Okay.
Better cable.
Sick. And now you know you're a smarty pants. We already knew you were a smarty pants, but like now you can confirm with yourself that you're a smarty pants. A light squeaky noise of moving the stand. Oh. Did I get my last drop? Sea of Thieves?
Oh yeah, here's the part.
Wait, I got more drops? Where are they? I see this. I have the same kind of, okay, have my mic clamped on it. Let me tell you, it commits mic suicide
I mean, I have
every couple days in the middle. Oh god.
I use an arm, so
Am smart. Yeah, Tien's got the arm. Because I knew that May had the it looked like an arm is what you had. I was like, oh, they've also got like what Tien has where you can swing the mic around and stuff. And I just assumed your desk was also like a normal desk, and you didn't like, but mine is slanted. And we have a light clamped on there and like the monitor stand clamped on there, but that shit, like, it wasn't easy. It just falls off every couple days. See, when we move into a bigger place, like when we finally move into a house and like, you know, have more room, then I can have a bigger desk and then we can just redo all the things.
But if you get a bigger desk, you still have the slanted side.
No, I'm just gonna change my whole fucking desk. Changing everything. We're changing everything. Wife, there is also sought drops from partners. I don't know where. Well, like from partners. Because I apparently got one, but like I don't see the things. Did I get them all? This is from 18 days ago. Like, what? It says 22 minutes ago. But where? Did I get all this shit? I gotta go look now. Yeah, I would like a mic arm so I could just like swing it out of the way, you know? Your desk is an 1800s love letter writing desk? That's fucking cool. They weren't thinking about equipment clamping onto it, which is fair. I think I got that. See, I'm like, do I have all this now? Mandrake figurehead. Where?
That's less drop. That's a Mandrake.
I don't know if I got all that shit. Hungry plant bed. That's DBD. Pistol. Okay, hold on. We gotta do a comparison. Do a desk tour. The slanted edges me. Yeah. Secret compartments. That's what I've always wanted. Okay. Voyage of Luck. Pistol. But not the blunderbuss. What is that from? Golden watch. Cutlet. No. I have Mandrake sales. City and law. I don't have half of these things. I don't see it. Where is it? Because like this stuff ain't matching with this shit.
You don't have it yet.
Okay, boxy it is. I'm definitely not watching other people while I stream. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's he even up to? Oh, he's doing that new thing. Anyways. I'm definitely only streaming and yeah.
You're not watching other people's
And
content.
definitely not having anything else up so that I can get drops. My desk has the drawer that lifts and slides out to where you can write letters on. That's cool. Not where. Jesus. I've always wanted like secret stuff in my house, like secret bookcase. Hey, you know, it'd be a good idea to make sure I have these colors before I start marking stuff. Okay, I need, what color is that? Whoa, whoa. Hello? 912. This one. Right? Yes. Okay, go back, zoom in, flip it, bop it, twist it, all that good shit. Well, hopefully this fixes the mic issue. And what if I just turn it up a little bit? What if I just turn it up a little bit? Okay. And then what if we do that and then that? Okay, and then we go all the way across. Okay. We're gonna go all the way across. Here we go. One more time. Everybody's feeling fine. What a day. What a day. I appreciate everyone's help and patience since I have no idea what the hell is going on with any of my own stuff. What if... What's today? Thursday? What if we got a pizza? We support you and your dependence on TN for all tech things. Thank you. Like, part of me, when shit goes wrong, I feel dumb for not knowing. And then I'm like, ugh. And that's when I go, I should really learn the basics. And then I don't. And then it's just a cycle. I see you eyeing me. But what if? Like, I just want to be all of the people on the Twitch subreddit who are like, I just want to hit go live. Do I need anything? The way Tian turned around to type in response to that so fast. There are bigger idiots on the Twitch and OBS subreddit. Yeah, like all of them. Basically, like any streaming or streaming adjacent subreddit. I just want to be that person who's like, I want to start streaming on insert platform here. Can't I just hit go live? I just want to be that person. That's me. I'm just that person. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If only someone had made handy guides to teach you the basics of your streaming equipment. That requires me actually watching and reading and learning. And being smart enough. That's the kicker. That's the kicker right there. This thread is the same color as your name, wife. Is me being smart enough to understand it. The problem is everyone's stream setup is different, which is also fair. And then you have dum-dums like me. I have a friend that basically no setup, they just hit go live. I respect that level. Yep. See, that's when it's like you're don't do that now. It's like I just want to stream. It's Steven. She even sometimes streams from her phone. Sometimes you do what you do, you know? If I can't find my Halloween calendar, do you think I should start over? What the hell? Oh. Because I got far, but like it definitely wasn't done. Like I don't even think it was like half done. She's been streaming for years, doesn't have a starting soon screen or nothing. When I asked her for advice, I was starting. She was like, I am not the person to ask. I do nothing. Hi, sisters, gone. Like, it sounds like they're like, you know what? I'm just here to have a good time. Don't really care about, you know, making this into a thing. This is just, it's kind of fun to do when I've got time. And I respect that. Yes, okay. I also was kind of thinking that, hi, next day, have a good lurk. Sorry for calling you out because it's a silent lurk. My bad. I didn't say anything. It's fine. But I was like, I do want to. I feel like the Halloween calendar and the Christmas calendar, because I have ideas with my whips, all of the billions of whips that I have. Have a good lurk, Nixie. But I was like, I'm not going to want to work on like the Christmas one in April. And as much as I love the Halloween stuff, I'm not going to want to work on that. Jail. I'm not going to want to work on that one in like August. So, like, I might just work on those during their respective times of the year. You know, what if? I didn't hear anything, exactly. I didn't say nothing. What if you just worked on the Halloween one during Christmas and then be ready by next Halloween? The funny thing is, me and wife, when did we, was it last year? To be fair, when I started mine, I was like, I'll get done in like 2 years. I know myself. I know all of my bullshit. So I was like, well, mine will be done in like 2 years. Well, so I already knew it was going to take a long time. And I think I could see myself working on it like in a September, October, maybe even November. But like Christmas, I'm not going to want to work on that one after December. When it's January, I'm like, Christmas is over. Take all your stuff down. It's the new year. Sometimes simple, lazy meals are so damn good. Yes. That was like yesterday. We made rice bowls because I was like, I have food that needs to get used. And that's not where that goes. And so I had a chicken that was marinating, so I did that. And then just like pan fried some bell peppers and broccoli and corn. And there you go. Rice bowl, easy peasy. Minimal effort. We start, oh. I didn't realize we had started it in 2023. For some reason, I thought we started it last year. Oopsie. Good thing Bremmy's not here. Mulled rice with some cucumber and soy sriracha, way less effort. It's so, I like doing rice bowls because it's super easy. It helps to use up the stuff in my fridge and it's super easy. Doesn't take nearly as long as some of the other stuff I want to do. Oh, but I was gonna make curry because I still have some potatoes. I still have some potatoes and carrots. I guess I need to thaw out some chicken. Like the curry also does not take long. Curry to me is also pretty easy. God, I love curry. Hang on, let me do this real fast. That's a pretty green. It's the same color. It's actually the same color as, it might be more Sio's color. It's kind of like between Sio and wife. Goodness. What a day. My nose itches. It's also kind of the same color as the octopus. What's up?
Getting a bunch of spouses hard. Told myself.
Please come tell them that. Tian has a very important announcement.
Or important thing to share. So I checked my Twitter today because sometimes people message me on Twitter for tech things. I'm getting a bunch of messages from random people, probably bot accounts, but who knows really, for men and women looking for spouses so they can get green cards into America. Should I just hold myself out and get money from it?
And how much? Because we could make some money off this shit.
Seems like a trap. Trap for who though?
Yeah. I'm gonna take their money and run.
Well, yeah, and then we just like, call ICE on them or something.
No. No. No, we just ghost them and never talk to them again. It's fine. We're just gonna ghost them. Take the money and ghost. I don't like this song. It's definitely not the worst I've ever heard. I don't like this song. Remove. Goodbye. Goodness. Where is... we're going over here now. We're going over here. I come back to Justia and say, call eyes on them. I have questions. We're not even gonna have... No, we're just gonna take people's money. That's all we're gonna do. Maybe feet pics is a better way to get your bag. Listen. What was I looking at? There was somebody... It was one of the commentary channels on YouTube that I watch. And it was like scamming people out of their money. But it's one of those like... They were like selling their like old clothes or something like that, or a course or whatever. And so people are getting scammed. But whatever it was, I was like, damn. People are stupid. I could do that. If you give me money for like a course, I'm like, pay me $600 for a course on, I don't know, how to cross stitch all of these different things, and then you pay for it. That's on you. One time I paid to go to Arizona and a whole con from money I made from feet pics. How much money? But how much money? I'm just saying. Because I did see a video like a while ago off of Instagram or Reddit. Lots of creepy people like trans women. I mean, if people are willing to pay you for feet pics, or like your old socks or shoes or other things, whatever, for that. See, I'm just saying why I would do it. Like, there was someone, it was like this like siblings they were working out at the gym, and like I guess some dude approached the sister and was like, hey, after your workout I'll pay you $300 for your socks. And of course the brother's like, oh my god, haha, that's so weird. And then they cut to like them coming out of the gym and she got no socks on and holding her shoes, and she's waving the money around, be like, yeah, it's just socks. You pay me $300 fucking dollars. Yeah. I fucked up. My mom gave a whole lecture, so I stopped, but she ain't gotta know now. Yeah, if a man wants to be creepy, at least get that bag. Yeah, as long as you are safe, you have consented, and you're getting your money, who the fuck cares? May, we could make something out of this. We could, listen. I think you're busy this weekend. We're gonna talk. Me, you, Sister Scone, we're gonna get everybody and we're gonna be like, listen, where can we go? And we can like get this $4,000 in 2 weeks. hold out probably 10-15 years off the end of my life for much less. There's a dollar amount that I would be some creeper's pool boy for just saying. Yeah, exactly. There's all kinds of people in the world. There's so many different people. So many, and you know what? Who am I to shame people? We do have to fund the cult somehow. Got surgeries I need to pay. Yep, see? And surgery is expensive, so going towards a good cause. I will pimp out my own feet and other people's feet for the right amount. We gotta get our bag. You'd be surprised the amount of sad, lonely men that'll pay you just to speak to them. I could do that. We can make this happen. And I'm only like 3% kidding, because there's so many billions of people in the world. And if everybody is consenting and we can get our bag, yes, pay me $1,000 for the socks that I'm wearing right now. Sad, lonely men. They're just called Germans over here. Don't be rude. Let them look once if they pay for surgery, but that is all they would get. Yeah, boundaries and like proper, like everything kind of laid out up front, you know? Gotta have all the rules in place. Goodness. We could make money. What a great idea. And that's not scamming people. I like how, see, it started out with scamming people. But this is people just willingly offering their money. Like, here, take my money. I have a con, birthday trip, and Vegas. Exactly. Yeah, like you've got trips that you're going on, and that, you know, plus people got bills. Except for top surgery, they can look all they want. Still scammable. I mean, in this case though, like, is it scamming if you're like, listen, here's what's going down, here's how much you pay for the feet pics or for the socks and shoe, whatever, and yeah, like, is it really? And they're like, okay. Or like, I'll chat with you for 10 minutes, and they're like, yeah, here's the money. In the sense, I would way overcharge. Like, I'm still kind of like, if they're willing to pay though, and they're not willing to either go, well, let's compromise a little bit. Like, I feel like that's too much, you know? It's an exchange for a service. I feel like if they're willing to pay it though, is it a scam? Because there's nothing stopping that person from going, that's a little pricey. A little too rich for my blood. Yeah, if they're paying for it, and they didn't stop themselves, or anyone else was like, hey man, like, you know, I can find someone who's selling their socks for like $300 less. That's on them. I haven't used pictures of my own feet. I mean, again, if they're willing to pay it. Little scammy, but like, if they're willing to pay it. Seems legit to me. Adobe locking their stuff behind a subscription. That's a fucking scam. Wait, what? Overcharging would insinuate that there's a going rate. It's not an overcharge. You just value yourself more. See, wife fucking has the right thing to say all the time. Listen, we're gonna make this happen. This is excellent. What a good idea. This went from being like, haha, scams, to, but let's make some bag. It's a nice little confidence boost, you know, like, You know what you're worth. A few years ago, there was way less protection on people's money in tech. So I'd literally just have people pay up front, then send them pictures of whatever I wanted. And there was nothing they could do because what are you going to say to your bank? I want a picture of this girl's feet, and they can give me a picture of a dog. Like, oh my God, May, what if it's that picture of that dog from your PowerPoint? That super close up one. Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? This moved from haha to hold up real quick. I'm just saying. That'd be, I mean, imagine you're like, yes, you know, I sent the money. I'm gonna get pictures of feet. I am stoked. And then that's the picture that shows up. Oh my God, what if we made a PowerPoint? But now there's so much protection of it. Would they do a chargeback? What if they have to talk to someone? And this is not to shame. I'm just saying. Oh my God, I could send pictures of Beyonce's little feet. It's selling pictures of my dogs, $50 a pop, sends actual dog pictures. Yeah, where's the lie? Where's the lie? They thought they could do a chargeback or sue me through their bank. Way harder now. I mean, we could make this a thing though. Listen, we're gonna make it happen. Sell paw pics so fast. Exactly. I was technically not lying. See? Imagine like little kitty cat or puppy dog toesies. Cute. Oh my God, what if I cross-stitched or embroidered a foot? And then I can just take a picture of that. Send that. Or send it to them. That would be kind of funny. For me. This has been an interesting... We've gone from eardrums exploding because of the microphone to all of us moving over to Europe and trying to figure out how it could, like, either wife can continue to homeschool or find a good, like, schooling system. And, like, how playgrounds these days apparently are just lacking. And now how we sell feet pics. I'm just saying. I think we could make this a thing. We could make so much money. Uh-oh. Baby, is it time for lunch? Or is it time to sit on Tien? Could be both. Hi! Are you almost... And we're gonna be done with this in 3 years. 3 years. Because well, maybe I should say like, well, I'm like half done. Hi, Delvin. I'll say because originally I said 2 years for the Halloween thing, but then I lost it and it technically it's been 2 years. But what if I just overestimate now? This is the most, yeah, listen. Okay, so here's the thing. I was like, what if I bring back some crafting streams? And what if we're gonna have occasional new projects, like the year of whatever the year, like, you know, this is the year of the snake. I gotta finish that one. I think next year is year of, I don't remember, whatever that one is. And like that one will be new. But what if I finish projects? Like that's all I do is work on finishing them instead of starting new ones, but I only start new ones occasionally. couple of hours for round trip for donuts. I hope they were fucking delicious. I'm so glad I could be here to see where tomorrow's stream might go. I mean, we might just, it could be co-working. And then we can plan how to, like, do the whole feet pics thing. Like, what we need to do to start it. Must be something in the water. I think we're just weird. It's fine. It's fine. Delvin, are you playing tonight? It's gonna go really well. I'm gonna try different people. Instead of just that one hero that's the cat, I'm gonna try different people, but expect me to die like every 5 seconds. It's fine. Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about. So the Halloween calendar. First of all, it was 2023. Yeah, only 2 years. Thank you very much. But I was trying to clean up my space, and now I can't find it. I know that's a shocker. So I don't know where it is. And I was just asking, I was like, if I can't find it, should I start over? And wife was like, yes. So I may have to restart it because I don't know where I put it. It wasn't over here with all my other stuff, which makes less than 0 sense. Yes. You have us in the super noob category. Okay, cool. There can only be so many meeks in the lobby. Imagine a lobby full of meeks or going up against a team full of meeks. We can huddle together for safety in a cave. Exact. We can just huddle in the jungle. No one will find us in the bushes. CTN low-key finish one. That could be a, what's it called? Charity incentive. I was like, incentive, but what's the first word I want? Like, you reach a certain amount, and then Tien does a cross stitch or an embroidery. Probably a cross stitch would be easier. Probably. Okay, there's that. That. Be like a small one. I know wife has done some of like the itty bitty ones before for like Christmas ornaments and stuff. So there are small ones like minis. Okay, if I can't find, well, I guess October is next week, huh? I was gonna say, if I can't find the Halloween calendar by the beginning of October, then I'll just start a new one. But then I was like, well, October is like next Wednesday. So, damn. I don't know where the hell it went. Ooh, keychain. Yeah, so there are some small itty bitty ones. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. Can't see. Despite the absolute disaster this day and stream has been, I've still made progress. Okay, I'm just gonna get a new piece of paper, piece of string. Piece of paper. What is wrong with me? Okay. Add. Oh, that's fine. Apparently I went over talking the last time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I stopped asking what is wrong with me and started asking what is right with me. I think I'm just going real... I've turned on to the what is wrong with me street, and now I live there. Stop it. Picture one of the keychain ones. What is this? Wrong. That's cute. And it's itty bitty. It's just a baby. Like, part of me is always like, why don't I just work on overall smaller pieces? Because then they get done faster. But then I find a thing I want to do and I'm like, well, I want to do that though. And then it takes forever. Or I try to make it somewhat smaller by working on like higher count Ada. It's just a little guy. Just tiny. Baby, is it your lunchtime? Yeah, it's lunchtime. It's fun in between bigger projects. That's smart. Yeah, because especially since the bigger projects can take so fucking long, it is always food time with her. Oh my god, she's lost so much weight. David, you and Crafty would be like, this is not the same cat. Because she had to go on a diet of wet food only. And she's lost like over 6 pounds. She's so skinny now. But she's still always hungry. She can jump on the chair. Like, we have to keep the island chairs pushed in. What the hell? Because otherwise she'll get on the chair and then get on the counter. Like a little rat. Just a baby. Just a sad little baby. Are you sad little baby? She's cleaning her face. She doesn't give a shit right now. Did I just skip? No, I didn't. I was like, did I skip a stitch entirely? Like a goofball? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's also because Tiana's home and she wants his attention desperately because she's a baby. She does bug Dad. She's good at it. Now she's gonna lay down. I'll give you a play-by-play. She was napping. Oh shit. Almost threw the needle across the whole thing. So was that a no to pizza earlier? Damn. Pizza's still up in the air. Tian has a meeting. Everyone say good luck. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully nothing bad.
I hope so too.
May, good luck at your meeting in an hour. Good 1 hour meeting luck. And hopefully it goes by fast. And that you can then go lay down. And maybe just like answer emails or do little bit of work. The most minimal amount of work, and that you can rest. Could just order food or like it or lump it. My grandma would say that. On camera. Oh, why? That's dumb. Well, I hope you get to rest for the remainder of your day. Because migraines suck. They're dumb. The busiest 2-week cycle of the year. I hope you can enjoy the darkness after your meeting. I would say take the laptop, take some water, soda, another drink, and some snacks and some food, and go sit in the dark room after. Your girl's tired. I don't blame you. Lots of rest. Oh my god, the cat. Jesus Christ. Like, who decided that you had to have a meeting on Cam's birthday? Like, what do you mean? What dummy decided that? It's Cam's birthday and there's a lobster truck outside. Like, duh. I should also drink water. Speaking of water. Okay, hold on. Everyone drink your water. And take your meds if you have not taken them yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. My thread is twisting. Balls. Okay. Ooh. My god, I've gotten so much done. Excellent. Donut and some iced coffee, yes. I want donuts. Ooh. Although, wife made brownies. And then I found brownie recipes. And I discovered that I had cocoa powder. So that I too could make brownies. So I was like, I don't think I got cocoa powder. But then we discovered you could use hot chocolate mix. So that was going to be my backup. Okay, now what? Now what? We haven't had donuts in a minute. Okay, let's put things back. I should probably eat lunch after this. What is the diamond? This one. 2 iced coffees. Damn. Where are we at? 20 minutes? Did I get my drops? Okay. I've gotten like none of these. Oh my god, these drops in tomorrow. I have to watch. I have to watch Sea of Thieves, people. These drops in tomorrow. Let me do this and then this. Hold on. I'm back. Ooh. It was before noon. She's gonna send me reels at 10 p.m. then wake up at 3 a.m. She woke up at 5. Listen, if I could wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow and then go on a little walk, just a short walk, it doesn't have to be a long walk, just a short walk, and then I'll get back into it. Just saw you run. I was gonna bring you. That's loud. It's not that loud. It was loud in my ear holes. Lemmy! Lemmy? I saw you were on and I was be like, oh, well, if they're still on later, I can raid them. But welcome in, raiders. I'm Pizza Cat or Kristen. These are my alien. Well, that's a human. These are my aliens, and it's been a weird day. I am doing more crafting lately, but I do a little bit of everything. We're getting back into gaming. We're doing co-working. We're also doing crafting. I beat you. I know. Cute and interesting. Thanks. How are you working on the peacock? And if so, how is it going? Did we make progress? The human could be the alien. And then earlier, when I was trying to say like alien abduction, I was thinking adoption. And so then I was like, but what if the aliens this whole time are just trying to adopt the humans? Because they're like, hey, your planet is not doing so hot, so we're gonna take you guys and we're gonna go to a different place, and it's like way better. So this whole time they're just trying to adopt us, but like we're freaking out and we're like, oh my god, we're getting kidnapped. But it's not actually getting kidnapped, we're just dumb. So in my headcanon, that's Aaron Rodgers returning to his home planet. And there's 2 other people. Well, there will be 2 other people. They're gonna be down here. God, I hope I cut this right, because I started this a long time ago. 3 more. You were killing it. Less than 5% of the top half left. See, Lumi knows how to complete projects, and that's something that I'm working on. It's something I'm trying out, is actually completing a project, you know? But Lumi, if you need to go and like take a break, clean up the desk, stretch out the hands and the fingies and the wrists, de-shrimpify, get some water, get a snack, feel free to lurk, because it's been weird here anyway today. It's been a weird day. We're just chilling and working on aliens. Oh, I guess I need to mark this first. I look so bright. I look kind of scary because of the way the light bounces off. I look scary. This is like if you're telling campfire stories and you hold like the flashlight underneath your chin. Fingies kept cramping. It hurts, man. And you got a very large piece you're working on. It hurts. It's always my wrists that get really sore and tired. Go take a break, stretch it out. Didn't get the pizza, and then she cut off his head. Yes. What the heck? My shoe got stuck. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pizza sounds so good though. But what if I got pizza? Oh, wait. I gotta count. What if I worked in the rest of the square? That would make more sense. I had to pull the hoop back out for today. And those hurt. I'm glad this one isn't too bad, but I also have like been putting it down a lot. But if I hold onto the hoop for too long, it absolutely hurts my wrist. Pizza Hut last Saturday, friend. It's like I was 15 again. Excellent. Excellent. I feel like I should work in the squares now, because I've been working across like 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because there was only one more in that square. I can count. I'm not great with math, but I can sometimes count. Not all the time, but sometimes. Where'd that go? Go away. Man, I just want a nap now. What if we all took a nap? That would be nice. What if tomorrow we just have like nap time sprints? That would also be nice. And everyone just like gets super comfy, super cozy. And what in the hell? What's going on? None of that. And we all just take naps. What is happening? Don't be rude. Okay, hold up. I don't know what happened. Rude. Get off of my needle. Go get lunch. What happened here? That was weird. Don't ask me what happened because I don't really know. I think I went through another thread on accident. But I'm still kind of unsure how that even happened. What if I start on this side? Okay. everything is fine. Everything is fine. I hate it when that happens. I don't really even understand like how it happened this time. I don't know, man. It's one of those like you kind of think you know what happened and like you get it, but it also doesn't make sense. If that made sense. No, this whole stream has not made any sense. At all. But you know what? Considering this is the 4th Monday in a row this week, who knows? Confusion wins. Yep. I think we all need a nap. Let's just all nap until it's October. And just kind of start the new month. Okay. I'm gonna go backwards this time. And maybe that will help. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Because some of these are kind of funky, so we're just gonna go backwards. So that way I don't risk the thread getting popped out of the hole. Maybe this will be done by 2028. Ow. Whoa. Okay. I want water. Okay. Goodness. What a day. Mm-hmm. Mm. Whoa. Okay, we're twisty again. That's fine. That's fine. And I'm not undoing this needle from the thread to untwist. I'm far too lazy for that. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Sick. What if I, ow, make the knot here and then that one thread won't come out? That'd be great. Ooh. God. What am I looking for? That moment when HR thinks you make a lot less money, that was a fun talk. They're the ones that are supposed to know. They're the ones that got all the paperwork and all of the access to all the stuff. Why do they not know? See, this is what happens. It's like they do things like that, and then you're like, you guys are supposed to be the ones in charge of this. I'm concerned. I just realized I don't think I've been in the makers and crafting category this whole time, but that's fine. I think they should give you, since they don't have the correct paperwork or the correct amount, then they should increase your base pay by like, I don't know, like 50 grand, maybe. I just changed it to makers and crafting, but I was like, for some reason in my brain, I was like, did I change it from yesterday? And I couldn't remember. And so I was like, I don't know. So I just changed it now. But at this point, it doesn't matter because we're done. Okay, green X's. 704. This one. I think they should increase your pay by 50 grand, or you should, since they don't know. If they're like, oh, so you make X amount, and you're like, no, I actually have been making ABC amount for the past like 2 years. I'm just saying. Because they clearly don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that one here. That'll be the next color. I applied for new positions and they discussed the pay. I was like, well, I would have to be high end for that raise. And she goes, how much do you make? Shouldn't that be already like on the paper in front of you? I'm concerned. It's like, if you dragged me into your office in order to have this conversation, then hold on, let me just real fast move this over. She was like a little shocked. Like, the mistake is thinking HR's on your side and that they know about you. Yeah, because you would think that, you know, you apply for XYZ position and then they're like, hey, come on, or I guess it'd be an email, but like, hey, come on into my office this day time and let's discuss, you know, your application for said position. I know she isn't on my side. You would expect when you go into said office that the person would, whether it's in paper form or on the computer, they would have your name, your current position, your current pay, and then the application that you've, or your application, the position you applied for, and the range for said position. And they would already have that and would already know this information. You would assume. Clearly that's too much though to assume, which is concerning. Got another drop. Got another drop. I still need a lot of them. Anyways, I just know I need to make more money in this economy, which is why we're going to talk about the whole feet pick thing. So I applied for what I thought were higher paying positions. You know, so you can make money to pay bills, to live. Such a weird train of thought, I know. So we're gonna talk and chat about the whole like feet picture stuff situation from earlier. We'll figure it out. Try and break that 6 figures. And with the help of like, because it sounds like maybe there might be like conventions or something we could go to. We'll figure it out. So like we could start getting up into the 6 figures. Let me put this away. And then we won't have to talk to silly HR, who apparently does not have any information on what you do at the company. Honestly, no, for real though. I'm like legitimately only like 3% kidding, and that percentage goes down the longer I talk about it. People are out there and willing to pay. Who are we to deprive them? You know? Got surgery need to be paid, credit card bills, just living. Yeah. Once you get enough money to like pay for all the stuff that you need to pay, want to pay, this, that, and the other, then you can just start living. I'm just saying. We can figure it out. What? This light's in my way. Get out of here. Get out of here, light. What a weird day. You know? Oh my god. Goodness. Okay. Let me close. I have 1,000 billion windows. And it's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit this button first. So that way that's done. I need to clean all this up. I will be back tomorrow for sure at 10 a.m. What we're gonna do, I don't know. Did apply for, look, we're all gonna end up moving to Europe so we can be closer to CO and Vanessa, so who live in Germany. So I'm just saying if that's an option, or like an adjacent. Well, I guess it doesn't even really have to be adjacent though, because trains, so it's fine. We're all just gonna move together and it's gonna be fine. I'll be back tomorrow. And oh, Aussie, that would be a bit of a plane ride. We could still make it work. What if we have like an underground, I guess it would also have to go under the ocean, like kind of tunnel. That'd be scary, actually. I don't like that. That's too scary. I don't want that. Not under the ocean. Because then the weight, like all the pressure, and then what if it breaks, but then also you get eaten by like a megalodon or a giant squid? Scary. We're not going to talk about it. Under the deep ocean is terrifying. It can't be worse than a submarine sea. Scary. Although I do like to look up like deep sea creatures and stuff like that. It's fascinating and terrifying at the same time. I will see you tomorrow. Don't know what we're doing. Maybe we work on this. Maybe we do some co-working. Maybe we play a game. I don't really know. We'll do some chit chats and it's gonna be a good time. Maybe I can convince Tien that we should get pizza tonight. Hopefully. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. I forgot what time zone I was in. I was like, if I point at myself, then I can remember. I was like, what time zone do I live in? Or just order it. Yeah, but then I have to go pick it up. And I don't want to. Ask for forgiveness later. Exactly. And just be like, oh, he did say it wasn't off the table though. He just has his meeting. Hopefully this is his last meeting for the day. Tien's streaming in a few hours. I don't know what, but he's streaming. So I always make Tien pick stuff up. I'll go and pick up the food, but I really don't want to, because majority of the time I'm in just like sweatpants looking like a actual gremlin, and I'm like, I don't want to. I'm a mess. So maybe we can get a pizza. I'm thinking we should. We have food, and I was gonna make a curry tonight, but then I opened my beer and now I'm like, but what if we got a pizza? You know? Because pizza sounds delicious, and it's technically it's Thursday, but like every day this week has felt like Monday, and it's just been something. So we're gonna go raid Pariah, because Pariah is doing a Sims challenge. It says Swift Timber, continuing the reputation build. So I'm gonna assume, okay, it's definitely like Taylor Swift themed. I don't know what all it entails, but I'm here for it. So we're gonna go from this to The Sims, and it's gonna still be great and chill and calm and excellent. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great time zone. Drink your water. I need to drink my water. It's tailor made. Yes. Drink your water. Take your meds. Eat some cake. Oh my god, I can make brownies today. I forgot I was gonna make brownies or blondies or brookies. I'm gonna make some food. Well, I'm gonna make a treat. Although, I mean, brownies are technically food. So, drink your meds, take your water. You know, I would say go on a walk, but I was going to go on a walk today. And then I turned my alarm off and I was like, no. Maybe tomorrow I can go on a walk. Wife, if you're listening, can you message me when you get up in the morning? So I'll go on a walk. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Behave or don't. I'm not your mom. I am your dad, but I'm not gonna punish you for not behaving. Okay, bye.